Good evening, good morning, depending on where you are. I know around here it's looks like it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and of course I'm in the middle of the night in my tarot. Been in it for about an hour or so, so I wanted to go ahead and do a read for the collective, and just to see what Spirit has to say. Please note that I have my windows up because it's such a pleasant night out. I just want to have that outside energy inside here. So let's see. Um, just want to see what Spirit has to say. And I think I'm going to open it up with some um, Oracle. We'll go with the Dream Oracle as a foundation. Dream Oracle cards. Hope y'all had a good day. I know I was running around all day long, child, and um, finally got home about 6 o'clock, and I fell out. I mean, I was just tired. But then I just woke up clean out of my sleep at 11 o'clock, hearing one of my dad's favorite songs in my head, which lets me know he was saying, wake up, we want to hang out. And I've just had this wonderful spirit of expectancy, like good things are going to happen, you know? Um, Even though at this time, I'll be honest, there's been some, you know, things of uncertainty in my own personal life. But one thing that I know for sure is that Spirit always delivers. My ancestors always deliver. And I believe the same for you. So I'm coming to you all in that energy, right? So let's see what we have for our foundation to set for this read. Well, it tells me first card out is the ocean. Go with the flow and flow with the glow. I can dig it. That's straight. Sorry, I've got that over here. Yeah. So that's the first card out. Go with the flow and flow with the glow. So that's proof positive that they're here, just reminding me, reminding you, just go with the flow. Trust the universe. Trust what they're doing. Trust their work. Trust their hand in your life. Right? Next card. Doctor, heal thyself. Well, I don't know why I even tried that. Heal thyself. And that speaks to another thing that resonates with me, which is self-care. You can't take care of anybody else unless you're able to take care of yourself. Always look out for number one first. If you look out for number one first, everything else will follow. We, especially those of us of a feminine energy, we're programmed to take care of everybody else and put ourselves on the back burner. We have to stop doing that. We have to start looking out for our damn selves. Not to say that we don't look out for others, but you can't pour from an empty cup. So fill your cup first so that you can pour into others, right? All right, and then the last card that I will pull to set this energy for this read. Ooh, celebrity. Shine like the star you are. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Shine like the star. And it's that just so resonates because it's all speaking to the same thing, to take care of yourself and to own who you are, that you are that celebrity. I'm going to fix this some kind of way. You are the celebrity in your life. And so own that. And hell, some of you may become celebrities or are celebrities in your own right. So just own that energy and see yourself as that celebrity because damn it you are, and you're worthy of being celebrated, which is the root word of that celebrity. Celebrate all of those things. Okay? So that's setting our energy for this read. So let's go ahead and get to some tarot. Let's get into some tarot. And I like to lay my tarot cards on top of my uh, foundational oracle cards. So I'm inclined to go with this deck today. So let's see. Spirit, I thank you for this opportunity. I thank you for the time that I spent with you before I even started this read, right? Because you let me know some things about myself and my life and things going on very, very clear. I appreciate it. And I'm walking in a feeling, a full feeling of expectancy. And I ask you to bless this read and make the messages clear. And bless all the people who are joining and watching this information unfold. Ashe, Ashe, and Amen. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got. Like I said, today's just been a very optimistic day. And I know it's been optimistic because I took time today to actually look after myself. You know, I said to hell with work, well, sort of. But for the most part, I mean, I actually got up. I actually put makeup on. You know, since we've been in this pandemic, well, I hate saying that word. Ugh, I know they're going to strike me, but who cares? Ever since we've been in this situation, yeah, we've probably become a little lax about looking after ourselves. But, you know, even if you're not going anywhere, get up, put on your best, suit, best shoes. You wear makeup, put on your favorite makeup. You know, do something to make yourself, date yourself, um, make yourself feel good. And I realized today, because it had been a while since I really just kind of dolled myself up or tried to, how much better that made me feel. It made me feel like this celebrity. It made me feel like this, right? And I was healing myself in the process because I'm taking care of me, you know? And while I was at it, I was straight up going with the flow and flowing with the glow, right? All right, so let's get it. Let's see what comes out. 1, 2, 3. All right, first card out, the Hierophant. So, as I look over this card, Hierophant is, a position of, like, almost political authority, religious authority, just a higher place in status. This thing here, I'm starting not to like it. I have to figure it out. But that's your first card that's out. And what that energy tells me is that, some of you may be engaging in higher thoughts, higher spirituality, um, and just trying to elevate your life spiritually. That too is a part of your growth. That's a part of self-care because we all have that spiritual side. Remember, we're spiritual beings having this human experience. I know you've heard it a million times. It is what it is. Um, and um, what comes to me is that many of you are seeking that the way that you've been operating in your spiritual walk and in that 5D, that you're kind of ushering yourself into that space and to continue doing that, right? Um, and that some of you have realized that you have gifts that are untapped, gifts that you probably put on the back burner because I was told that may not be the right thing to do. I was told that was against our religion. Bunk that, right? Um, you have to innately go with what your spirit tells you. You cannot go against your natural nature of things, your nature of things. And if that is rising up out of you to seek um, higher learning, to seek, um, you know, a elevated spiritual walk, then by all means, this card is saying go for it, and they welcome it, and they're going to support that, and do not run from your gifts. I don't know why that's resonating with me, but it's like somebody out there is like, I know that I have the gift of clairvoyancy. I know that I can read tarot. I know that I'm a dreamer, and that I have the gift of prophecy. All these things, you know. Um, if you feel like that you have that, then embellish it, encourage it, you know, don't sit on it. And I can speak from experience because even as a child and my coming up, I knew I had gifts. But because of the religious construct that I was under, it was frowned upon. Now that I've grown up and I've wised up, is that a word? and um, have opened up my understanding, and I've asked Spirit to open up my understanding. And that's another thing. It says in the Bible, for those of you who are aware, that when you ask for wisdom, he will give it and give it freely. And that still resonates with me, and I believe that that is a firm, untrue statement. Anytime you ask Spirit to elevate you and to increase your knowledge and to sharpen your gifts and enlarge your territory, they will do just that. But be careful what you ask for. Because again, to whom much is given, much is required. Be careful what you ask for. Make sure that you're ready. So that's that card. Your next card is what is this? Four of Wands. That's a great card. And it's still on that spiritual tip, right? And it speaks to new beginnings and starting out in your spiritual journey. And this card, I swear on everything sacred, I'm going to figure out the code to figuring out this little dilly dad. I guess I just got to be more gentle with it. I'm so heavy-handed. But this um, card right here um, speaks to that, the Four of Wands, and it's this new beginning. And I think that's bouncing off of the Hierophant card that came before it. This card here depicts four of the um, African Yoruba Orisha, Obatala, Shango, Oshun, and Yemoja, all of which are, my heart because I do follow Ifa. And it's letting you know that all you have to do is call on whoever your spiritual guide is, your spiritual teacher is, um, to sharpen these different gifts. And we have a diverse spiritual family that has different things that they can impart upon us. So, and they're all accessible to us if we just go to them. They can't move unless we let them know that we're open for them to come our way and to help us increase in that space. And again, this is, still with having the backdrop of going with the flow and flowing with the glow and healing yourself and being the celebrity and being the star that you are. It's the spiritual elevation that will manifest through the physical. So if you get right where you want to be and elevate on a spiritual level, sorry, I've got traffic, and evidently that's got to be the biggest airplane in the world outside my window. Good grief. Um, but, airplane, elevate. There you go. Fly high. Get there. Um, they are waiting. Your spiritual family, your spiritual tribe, they're waiting. And they're going to be there for you to help you in this walk. All right? So, so the last card that I have is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups speaks to having patience, getting the work, being devoted to such a thing, um, and getting things right trying to do it right the first time. We don't always get it right the first time, but at least trying, right? And so it certainly speaks to that, and and creativity. I'm just looking at this card, and I'll share it with you now. Oh yeah, this is nuts. This is nuts. That little dilly dad is getting on my nerves. But I'm going to master it one way or the other. I'm going to figure it out. I think I need to just like super glue it in one position. So there it is. So there it is. And that is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is that nourishing, and she's all about that love and being devoted to such a thing, and working hard for the good things and the things that you know will increase a better state of being in your life. So for me, and in this reading, what resonates with me is in all that you do, go at it with a elevated spirit of devotion. But have patience too. Don't think you can run into this thing, you know, and just get it all at once. Now some people do. Some people just have that calling on their lives. But take it one step at a time, but just be true to what you do. And for me, in all of these things and everything in this reading is telling me and telling you that to own your happiness in every aspect of your being, from the physical to the spiritual. Own it. And don't be afraid to open up your mind and your heart to hear from, you know, to hear from spirit, to hear from your ancestors, or whoever that you engage with, to lift your countenance, to lift, your spiritual walk. Open yourself up. Go for it. Um, do not run from your gifts. There are some of you out there that know that you should be doing exactly what I'm doing. And I have a whole client base outside of YouTube. I'm just now starting to really be faithful about putting my YouTubes out there because I've been moved to do that. Folks have been asking me to do that. And it's just another way that I can give back to the community and to the people with my gifts. So that is all that I have for you today. I will check in with y'all tomorrow to see what Spirit has to say. But yeah, move forward in that spiritual walk. Take care of yourself. Know that you're the celebrity. Wake up in the morning and tell yourself that. Do something that will push you a step further to meeting your goals. All right, this is Blue. Take care.